A stroke of luck. Once upon a time, there was a man named Luck. Weird name. Maybe. But people always laughed and said, if your name is Luck, luck must walk beside you. And Luck was completely convinced that the secret to his good fortune came from an old golden watch he inherited from his grandfather. Every time he wore it, it felt like the world danced for him. A job would land in his lap without effort, a deal would close at the last second, even if he was late, he'd find the person he was meeting hadn't arrived yet. And then one day. A day that spelled trouble from the start. He woke up late, got dressed quickly, and reached out for his watch on the nightstand. But it wasn't there. He searched the drawers, turned the wardrobe upside down, even looked under the bed. Nothing. He muttered, this is gonna be one hell of a dark day. No good can come out of this. He left the house already in a bad mood, and from the first moment, the parade of disasters began. He tried to catch a minibus, slipped on a puddle, and fell flat in front of everyone, who burst out laughing. When he got to work, the manager greeted him with, today's meeting is cancelled. But by the way, you're late way too often. He pulled out his phone, it slipped from his hand and shattered. He went to grab a coffee from a street stand, it spilled all over him. While trying to dry his clothes, he remembered the lottery ticket he bought a few days ago, checked the numbers. And lost. He ended up sitting on the curb, sighing, the watch is gone, and Luck packed up and left. He spent the whole day searching, went back to the cafe he'd been to, asked the grocery guy, checked with his mother, looked through his car. Nothing. At some point, he even laughed from pure desperation. Late at night, he returned home, drained, annoyed, feeling like he'd just starred in a horror movie without an ending. He took off his jacket and tossed it onto the couch, and heard something clatter to the ground. He looked down. And there it was, the watch. It had been in his pocket all day. He stood there, stunned, holding it in his hand, silent. Then, after a few seconds, he burst out laughing. He laughed so hard that tears ran down his face. He said to himself, so all that mess happened. And you were with me the whole time. Guess you had nothing to do with it after all. It's all in my head. From that day on, Luck stopped waiting for luck. He started waking up early, planning ahead, and instead of wearing the watch for good fortune, he wore it as a reminder that the one who makes his day is himself.